Back for some more. Yeah, that last game. This might be copyright music. I don't really care, but I just get bored when there's no music, so I put it on. If I do get strikes for it, then I'll turn it off, though. Let me make sure I'm on party chat. Okay, yes.
Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones: turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a
Hold on, let me pause it real quick. If I pause and refresh, then it'll make it less laggy.
Amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But boy, what a tough spot they're in.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Throwing, Vic. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And they're making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Achoo.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Is it not predictable at this point?
They'll run it with Williams. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Ricky Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
This might be a problem. Lag might definitely be a problem.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
The lag goes in and out, you know?
Gold now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hello?
2K's broken.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
What?
I said 2K is broken.
I'm playing Madden. What happened in 2K?
First down. And
Well, my
incomplete to
team
open
is broken,
things up.
pretty much.
Didn't
The
have a
auction house
receiver
is
open
broken.
downfield, and as it
Just
turned
all
out,
broken.
couldn't even find his outlet
I
man
don't
because of
play
the coverage.
2K
It was way
anymore.
too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Oh, man. Did you see the new Ultimate Legends today?
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
I don't think I have. I'm streaming Madden right now.
Elway
Yeah, the new
now
limited
for
time.
play
Oh, this
action.
dude did a zone blitz. Wow,
Big
okay.
loss here as he's taken
This dude
down.
had a blitz.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator,
My team
and I see an
overall is
all-out
only
rush like
90.
that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness
you're
against them
streaming
as this
through
game
Ultimate
goes
Team,
on.
which
I'm
is
going to hit them
great.
with a screen soon.
Ultimate Team is what I'm streaming.
Are you playing online or solos?
Online. And with my offensive line and how
After the sack,
laggy it
they'll
keeps
come up
getting,
now,
I
third
doubt I'm
and
going to
long.
win
Yeah, I
this.
wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Yeah, who are the other dudes' top three?
It's not that good, but my
No
internet
run
is so
call
bad.
here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right
Great, it
out of
lagged
the
again
gate.
while I was
At
kicking
worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice.
That's
It all
actually
came
nice.
together,
I'll take
but I'll
it.
bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. T.J. Watt able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Second down, Vic. Throw left side, complete to Sharp. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Okay.
Catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. First time.
I think the only way to stop lag is to go to the pause menu and then hit resume.
They've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Vic will look to throw on first down.
I also meant to
Steps
put
away
this
to
guy
his
on.
left. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it second and goal.
190.
He's going to get it running right, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Vic to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And Gold is able to put it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack. He's
How the heck
one who
is he
finally
making
gets
all
him
those
down for what will wind up
adjustments?
being a loss of 16 yards. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. From the shotgun, Elway. On the right side, caught by Green. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Play action. Elway. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
His team isn't that
The Patriots
awesome.
into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Reed. Touchdown, New England. Jordan Reed from 19 yards away. And the Patriots are back within a score.
I thought I was going to lag that one
And
away.
he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best...
I only have one pause left.
Way to do it. Touchdowns.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Vick. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. From the gun, Vick. big loss here as he's taken down. Bruce Smith able to track him down for a loss of 13, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. We're back to New Orleans after this. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Detroit!
On first, they'll throw with Elway. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong. He's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Elway. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. From midfield, Elway.
Hey, you choose one, I choose the other.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now Elway to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Elway will throw. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be caught by Reed for a New England touchdown.
Nice, bro. That was
Jordan
amazing.
Reed with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Whatever, bro. We're still winning.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Can't explain what happened on that kick.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a...
He's got a man, complete. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Michael Vick.
Lag is hard. No. I better not get... Why? I'm gonna keep my losing streak going like this?